Among Chinese folklore, there exists a being known as a water ghost, said to be formed from those who lost their lives in the water. It has a well-known trait called substitute catching, where it pulls a person into the water so the victim takes its place, allowing the spirit to finally leave. The purpose of water ghosts is often to make more people drown, fulfilling their twisted obsession. In Japan, there is also a very famous water ghost known as the Funayurei. They do not drag people into the water directly, but instead use a far more eerie method, causing an entire boat to slowly sink beneath the sea. In today's video, we will explore these wandering spirits upon the water and see how their stories warn people that danger hides beneath the surface. I'm Mr. Yao, and welcome to the Leyenda Yokai channel. Here, I explore famous yokai and urban legends. If you're into these topics, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. In folklore, those who were lost in rivers or drowned in the water are said to remain with strong grudges, becoming vengeful spirits known as water ghosts. To find release, they must pull another person into the water, letting them take their place and become a new spirit, a practice widely known in Taiwan and Chinese folklore as substitute catching. The legend of water ghosts also gave rise to many creatures that pull people into water. Among them are the Kappa from Japanese mythology and the Kelpie from Scottish folklore, both well known for causing people to drown. Yet in Japan, there is a spirit that most closely resembles the water ghost, the Funayurei, formed from the souls of those lost at sea. These spirits wander the seas, searching for those they once cared for, while also dragging other unfortunate souls into the water, turning them into spirits like themselves. Like many Japanese ghosts, Funayurei often appear dressed in white funeral garments. They are usually seen at night, especially during full moons, before storms on foggy seas, and even during the Obon festival, with numerous sightings passed down in folklore. Funayurei sometimes actively attack fishing boats, often startling the crew with sudden collisions, forcing them to make abrupt maneuvers that cause the vessel to lose balance and capsize, after which the spirits drag those who fall into the water down to the sea. Some legends also mention that Funayurei will take advantage of moments when people let their guard down, directly pulling them from the boat into the water. These are the common ways Funayurei are said to attack, but they have an even more infamous method. On foggy nights, they can be heard calling out in cold, eerie voices for a hishaku, a tool similar to a ladle. If the crew hands it over, the spirits will continuously pour water onto the boat, with seawater mysteriously flowing from the ladle without end. Small fishing boats can quickly fill with water and ultimately sink beneath the sea. There's also a version of the story that says Funayurei do not always appear in human size. When facing larger vessels, they may rise from the sea in the form of a giant. This massive Funayurei is said to ask the crew for a bucket, then use it to continuously pour seawater onto the deck, causing the ship to sink. Such enormous Funayurei were often mistaken for the Umibozu, which likely gave rise to later tales of Umibozu sinking ships with a bucket. I've also made a full video about the Umibozu, which you can find in the description or on my channel. If you're interested in water ghost legends from around the world, feel free to leave a comment below and let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to watch more yokai stories. It is said that in ancient times, sailors would prepare water ladles or buckets with holes at the bottom before setting out, to prevent their ships from being filled with water by Funayurei. Sailors were also believed to be able to pass directly through the spirits, rather than making sudden evasive maneuvers that could cause the ship to capsize. Some sailors would also prepare food and supplies before setting out, tossing them into the sea as offerings to the Funayurei, so the spirits would chase the food instead of the ship. Whether or not Funayurei truly exist, once at sea, people can never fully control their fate, so being prepared has always been the safest approach. These customs have thus been passed down through generations. The spirits of the water ultimately have only one goal: to drag more people into the water, turning them into new companions. Such legends are often used to warn children to stay away from dangerous waters. We must remember that water can nurture life, but it can also take it away. When treated with respect, it is a precious resource. When ignored, it becomes a bottomless abyss. If you enjoy my channel, please help by hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you won't miss my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching until the end, and I'll see you next time.